Konnichiwa, what's up? Today we're going over something tara ending. Japanese crash course. Part 1. Today we're talking about if something happened. So tara is connecting to predicate between something like a kind of like a conditional clause and then something second clause. So like once something happens, then second predicate happens. That's what we're trying to kind of explain part 1. And part 2 is when this happened, then result was blank or unexpected incident. That kind of thing will be happening in part 2. Let's get started. So future when is like this. Let's say you are in Japan traveling to Hawaii. So right now you're in Japan, okay? And then you're coming to Hawaii. When you call your friend from Japan announcing of your future trip, you would say, Hawaiiに this kanji is 着いたら到着します the arrival. This is the same kanji for wearing t-shirt 着ます but make sure that you don't read as ハワイに来たら No, the meaning of arrive is 着きます So ハワイに着いたらすぐ連絡します This is an important AP Japanese kanji. 連絡 is to get in touch, to contact. So this whole sentence means as soon as I arrive in Hawaii, I will let you know. That's what you're saying. A more casual version is ハワイに着いたらすぐ連絡するからね That would be what you normal person would say. Let's say you are staying up late doing homework like you usually do. You would say 宿題が終わったら when I'm done with the 宿題 I will go to bed. 宿題が終わったら寝ます So I know this is a beginning part of the beginner level go to sleep. 寝ます is to basically go to sleep. When you are sleeping, yes, 寝ています but to have a good sleep or real you're in sleep is 眠ります Yeah, so just there are two different kind of sleep. Just so that you know. Okay, so your friend is giving you a direction to his home or her home like this. その通りをまっすぐ行って or whatever the street that you are going to go straight 次の角 corner を曲がったら once you make a turn at the next corner my house is right there on the right すぐ右だよすぐ右にあります So is this te form? Why? Because you're just saying what do you call several actions. Yeah. So series of action you can say 寝てそれから食べて So te form can be used in that sense. Let's go to the next one. Future when again like this. If you are thinking about switching from Samsung phone to iPhone or something, you would say something like this. この電話が壊れたら once my phone, this phone breaks in the future, then I will get an iPhone. この電話が壊れたら iPhone を買います If it breaks. Your teacher is asking you to submit the quiz when you are done. So let's say you're in the middle of the quiz or test. And your teacher would say something like this. クイズができたら、クイズが終わったら出してください。できましたか？終わったら出してください。出します is to submit in this case. You and your group are scheduled to start a meeting at 1 p.m. 1時になったら 会議を始めましょう。ミーティングを始めましょう。Whether it's an in-person 会議 is meeting, right? Zoom meeting, Zoom 会議を始めましょう。Something like that. So, たら I know た is a past tense, but it doesn't mean you did something. This is a future tense. You are on a tough hike, trying to take a break, and you're telling your friends that you'll be fine after resting a little more. Like this. もう少し休んだら元気になると思います。元気になりますよ。大丈夫です。もう少し休んだら。Yeah, you are currently taking a break. And then I just want to rest a little bit more. And if I do it, then I will be fine. That's what you're trying to say. And I'm going to explain about this イカのお寿司. What the heck is that? I'm going to have to kind of pause a little. So this is a Hiroshima Prefectural Police Department. I think this is like a public relation, like a, PR page for especially small children because they're all written in hiragana. Yeah. And apparently, moshika is like a shika, deer, is a Hiroshima's maybe prefectural animal mascot, something like that. So this is to public service announcement type of a page, telling the little kids, hey, beware of a stranger danger. So, イカのお寿司, they just kind of took the first few letters of phrases to emphasize the children, you need to memorize this. イカのお寿司. What the heck is イカのお寿司? And I'm going to explain that to you. But it is written this way, and I will put the link in the video below. So, イカのお寿司. Let me explain that to you. So in the previous website view, you saw first one was イカ. And this comes from 行かない。ついていきます。ついていきます is to follow someone and follow someone to go someplace. ついていかない. This is a ない form. So you don't follow someone to go someplace if that person is a stranger. How do you say stranger? 知らない人. I put the kanji for you because you need to know. 知らない isない form of 知ります。知っています is how you say I know someone. 知らない. Negative is always 知っていない. It's always 知らない. Okay? Don't say 知っていない人. 知らない人. That is someone that you don't know, meaning a stranger. So 知らない人に話しかけられます。I want you to write this down. This is a great term, a verb to know. 話します is to talk to someone, right? 話しかける is you start a conversation with someone. So you're the one who initiate the conversation. 話しかけます。So 話しかけられます is a passive. Yeah. Passive form of verb that you will learn. It's basically you are being talked to by a stranger, someone initiates the conversation with you. This is a tara. If someone talks to you, basically, don't follow and go someplace else. So, ika is a squid, but in this case, is don't go. Second slide, 知らない人, once again, is a stranger danger. This guy, wolf, obviously. 知らない人. 車 is a car. の、イカのお寿司のの. This no is 乗らない. So it's basically 知らない人の車. Stranger's car pulled over. 止まります is to stop. So if a car driven by a stranger pulled over, don't get in. That is the second warning. Okay? 知らない人の車が止まったら乗らない。If. This is a tara. Third one is 何かあったら。何かあったら。This car is a very good in usage of ka, like if something happens. So 何があります is what happens, but 何か if something happens. Just kind of memorize as a phrase 何かあったら if something if there's something 大きな声を出す大きい is big. If you notice that this hiragana is instead of 大きい声 big voice, I guess, loud voice, this is a little bit of a side way, but I want to make sure this 大きい and this 反対 the antonym is 小さい, right? You can actually use just 大きい and 小さい are strange adjective that you can change it to na adjective way to combine with the noun. So this is the kanji for voice, 声。大きい声、大きな声。That's allowed. So 大きい栗、大きな栗の木の下で There's a famous children's rhyme music that happens like 大きな栗, large chestnut tree. Yeah, so anyway, 大きな声、大きい声。Same thing happens to 小さい声、小さな声。For some reason, these two adjective, いい adjective, can be kind of converted into sort of like an adjective way. Just beware. So if something happens, just scream basically. 大きな声を出してください. Yeah, so that is イカのお、寿司のお。The last two ones, おす。So 何かあったら、if something happens, you scream first, right? And then go すぐ逃げる。すぐ逃げる。You run away. 逃げる is to run away. So if something happens, run. Okay? Escape. 逃げる means to escape. The last one out of イカのお寿司。大人の人に知らせる。知らせる is to notify. 大人の人. This is a kanji for adult, a big person. 大人, adult. And you may be wondering, what the heck is this no? So 大人の人. 大人 is an adult. 人 is a person. So what does that, why there's a no? So this is, it's called apposition no? And meaning 大人 equals 人. So someone that is 大人. 大人 who is 大人. 大人 who is 人. I'm sorry, should be 人. Okay, and then you go, something like this, when you're introducing your daughter, whose name is Hanako, you would point at her and say, 娘の Hanako です. That's how you say, this is my daughter, Hanako. If you're introducing your mom, whose name is Mariko, こちらは母の Mariko です. This is my mom, Mariko. So it is how the tara usage, yeah, the last one is not tara, but イカのお寿司. Remember that? That has so many good usage of vocabulary and grammar thing scattered everywhere. So I included that in that tara slide part 2 and part 1. Part 2 coming up.